Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried.
Okay, today we're going to be talking about words. When to use them, when not to use them, when to avoid all of them. Just words, generally.
If you see a girl sitting on the couch, in her comfy clothes, eating chocolate and ice cream, crying, don't talk to her.
No, you don't know what's going on. You don't need to ask, honestly. There's
Just
no
leave her
question.
alone. That's just like an instant, just run
There's just
as
get
fast
out.
as you can.
You will either get slapped,
Get out of
you will
there.
get yelled at, there will be pain, there will be misery, there might be gnashing of teeth. You want to go. You really do. Okay, another time when you should avoid using words at all costs is when a girl asks you if she looks fat in something.
Have a heart attack and die right there.
She's going to ask you that. She will, and she probably feels insecure.
And if you say, you might you're just one of those situations you can't win, because if you say, no, you look good, honey, she'll probably think you're lying. And if you say, no, that doesn't look good, she'll want to kill you. And
She
so
really
it's
will.
heart attack or death or anything.
Or you could just change the subject, like ask her about how her date. No, actually, that's gonna look bad. Just die. Does this help me make my butt look big?
Nice weather we're having here.
What? Does this make me look fat?
Well.
What happened to his mustache? So basically, if you're trying to impress a girl, and like maybe you want to date her, it's probably not a good idea to cuss in front of her.
Yeah, it's just not as attractive. Especially if you want to sound smart, try to use an adequate vocabulary.
The word pretty is like chocolate. It's good, and it just makes you feel wonderful.
And warm on the inside.
But if you have too much of it, you get sick.
very sick. We want you guys to preserve the word pretty.
Don't use it flippantly.
It's a good word to use.
And it makes us feel very good about ourselves.
It really does. It's
It's a chocolate for your ears.
it really is. It's just heartwarming and sacred and special.
And sometimes you're just like, ah.
And we're like, ah! and a little bit of that.
But it's not going to be like that if you're like, every time you see the person.
It's like, oh, you look gorgeous today. Every single time you see them.
We know when we don't look gorgeous.
Oh, we know.
We know.
Okay, just keep it special. Okay, we want you guys to start a meaningful conversation with girls. I know guys who are really good at this. Just be genuine. Talk about the things that you know she likes.
And the things you like.
And the things you like. You don't have to talk about her the whole time, but just try to engage with her. It makes her feel special, and then you learn things about her, and then you guys become closer. Bam! Connection.
Okay. From experience, I appreciate it a lot. If the first thing you don't ask me is for my number, and like having conversations in person is like so important. Like if you talk in person several times before you get a girl's number, because if you just like start talking to them like social networking like right away, it like makes it so awkward when you actually talk in person. Like you're like, oh, we've never interacted before, this is weird. But if you like talk in person before you social network with them, it just makes things so much easier and less awkward.
Yeah, the internet is a difficult thing because you have to have a good balance between personal conversations and conversations virtually, which includes texting. So you have to make sure you get to know a girl, and outside of, Facebook chatting or texting her, still talk to her in person. Because then it just becomes awkward.
Really
It's
important.
so important. Just remember that.
If you saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. And I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah.